thoughts into captivity to Christ Jesus. The word says that you must think on these things that are good, pure, of good report. God doesn't do that for no reason. He does that because when you actually think about those things, and the medical community and the scientific community have proven that, the neuroscientists, the neuroresearchers, that if you think of good, healthy, positive, good thoughts, you release chemicals in your brain that actually go down to those negative, toxic memories and start literally helping to dissolve those thorns and help to actually change the structure of that memory so you can grow the new memory over the old memory. So by thinking, the way I explain it is that you have two types of emotion. You have fear-based emotions and you have faith-based emotions. Or there's only two types of emotion. Out of the fear-based emotion come all those negative things, and out of the faith-based come all the positive things. And you're either in one or the other, faith or fear, and they're spiritual forces, and they cannot coexist on the same memory. So you either have a toxic memory or you have a detoxed memory, and you can constantly change through bringing all your thoughts into captivity. You can change that detox memory, and you can change it within 4 days. So the main thing that I teach people in my detox steps is to actually control your thought life. What are you thinking about? People are very passive in their thought life. They just let this chaotic mass of thoughts whirl through their head like a hurricane, and it just do we really discipline our thought life?
By the way, doesn't the media feed that toxicity?
Absolutely.
And what we're exposed
Absolutely.
to?
They really are. They are definitely, because it's they use the 5 senses, which is the contact between the external world and the internal world of your thought life. And they pump that information through into the brain, through all the media, through all the different things. And we've got to make decisions. You know, the most amazing thing is that this information that they pump through the 5 senses comes into your brain, but there's a point in your brain where the free will, I mentioned in the last when we got together just recently, that there's a point in your brain called the free will. And it's a genetic structure, there's genetic code, and you can use that free will to accept or reject the incoming information. So if you're controlling your thought life, you don't have to just receive all this input that's coming in from the outside world, from the media, from external, and also from your internal world. We've got a lot of existing toxic memories in our head. Everything from birth to death is stored in your brain. So you're going to have information coming from the outside, information from the inside, and it all meets at this point of the free will in the brain. And you can make a decision at that point to accept or reject that information.